helicopters against the moonlight, our holy mother of the midnight. And if we live forever, let us live forever tonight. Against the moonlight, our holy mother of the midnight. And if we live forever, let us live forever tonight. There's a canyon fire, his hands raised like a gospel choir. If we live forever, let us live forever tonight. Helicopters against the moonlight, our holy mother of the midnight. And if we live forever, let us live forever tonight.
Hello, can anybody hear me now? That was so awkward. I'm just here being like a mime, like a mute. How's it going, guys? Welcome to the stream. How are we all? So good to see you all over here. My cousin Bass, Fire I Admire. Hey, so good to see you. You had a midnight dinner. You're a legend. Um, what do you mean you know about the castle and the bees? What the heck's going on? Another hello to Hafiz as well from Pakistan, as well as Cool Devil from Montenegro, and James Curl. Oh my god. Oh man, it's so good to see you guys. James is honestly, growing up, not growing up, just like in my early 20s. Yeah, James was definitely, is definitely, doesn't matter what, one of my besties. He's a legend. We went to New Caledonia together about 4 years ago. That was crazy. James, are you in Bankstown, man? Because I thought I saw you the other day with some Indian dude. Yeah, lots of love to you too, bro. Oh my god, I miss you. I miss you. Legit. Le fucking jit. Mystic Jin, oh my god. Ishmael, how's it going, bro? What's going on? Well, I don't know, James. All I could say is that I was in Bankstown the other day, and there was this guy with this older Indian guy, looked like a doctor, and I swear to God, I thought it was you, and I yelled, Jamie, out the window, and this guy kind of turned, but he didn't, and I was like, shit, that's not him. I think, I don't know. What's good, Ishmael? How are you, bro? I was hanging for dude, I invited you for a late night coffee. You didn't even answer. And here I am, all on my lonesome, having a coffee in my room during a live stream. Damn you. Jimmy is sad. Look, that game, at dead of night, I needed to pause that game. That game was just so hectic, so crazy. It was doing my head in. I needed a break, you know what I mean? Mr. Jin, you're out. Oh, of course you're out, man. Let me guess, you're at one of the beaches, just being a cool kid. Fawad, you love my Quranic reaction? Thanks so much, man. Lots of love from Australia as well. I love doing it, man. I think it's nice to mix it up, and I think it sounds beautiful. So why not? Look forward to more. I'm going to do more of it. Why not? Absolutely. But it's just so nice to see some familiar faces here. Oh yeah, Bass, spin it hard. So currently in Sydney, it's 12:37 a.m. and I am having a coffee, because why the hell not? Now, Fire I Admire, the story about the alternate universe, the White Castle. That story was trippy. I loved sharing that story with you guys. Do you have a theory behind that? This whole alternate universe stuff? Bro, spin it hot. I can't. Baz, I can't. First it was horsey, now it's spin it hot, bro. Stop it. Oh, yeah. Fuad, where are you from in Saudi Arabia? Let me know. Whereabouts in Saudi Arabia are you? Rational, hey, how's it going? Nice to meet you, Rational. Where are you from? Let me know. It's always nice to see new names over here. So I haven't seen Fuad Heartbreak Kid. Love that name, bro. I haven't seen Rational before. And I haven't seen Hafiz before. So it's nice to meet you all, guys. Rational, you're from Bangladesh. Awesome, man. Nice to have you here. Thanks so much for deciding to join my stream. We're not talking about any particular topic, to be honest. We're just chilling out, telling me what's good. But James, hit me up, bro. We gotta hang out. Like, actually have to hang out. Rational, you're an old subscriber. Oh, nice. Sorry, I haven't seen you on my chat before, so it's nice to have you here, though. Thank you so much. Heartbreak Kid. Bro, I'm loving these names. Seriously, I'm loving these names. Oh, man. The Triad Fitness First Gym, of course, dude. Habib's Chicken. Let's not forget Habib's Chicken. Dude, do you remember that one day, Jamie, where we went to Habib's Chicken, and the chicken was like, it smelled like a shoe, man. Like, and Habib's mother was like, it's okay, it's okay. And we're like, this stinks like shoe. Habib's like, That was her name, bro. That was her name. So guys, I'm just currently reminiscing with James Curl. So James Curl is one of my best friends. So it's so good to see him over here. Yeah, man, I really miss the guy, and he's nearby. So we're gonna hang out. It's gonna happen. I don't care. I don't care what you say. If I have to go to Bass Hill, club you on the head, kidnap you, and take you, it's gonna happen, James. Just so you know. Hey, Eugene, how's it going? Nice to see you. You're on YouTube, right? I'm sure I know who you are, Eugene. Nice to meet you here on my chat. So what makes a good chicken palmy? Okay. Okay. Now, I'm not really good with this chicken palmy stuff. To be honest, I always found chicken schnitzels and chicken parmigianas pretty boring. Don't kill me now. But I think there's a lot better you could do with a piece of chicken than turn it into a chicken parmigiana. But Eugene, feel free to tell me, man. Maybe I can make a awesome chicken palmy at home, and you could change my mind. It could be one of those things. Oh yeah, Eugene, spin the heart. Bass, we'll be spinning it hot soon. Don't worry, bro. There's one very VIP that isn't on the chat right now, and that is Miss Yvonne Munoz. Yvonne, we are waiting for you, my friend. Where the hell are you, amiga? Oh, Fire-Eyed Mate, you want to hear more stories? Okay. It's funny you say that, because I was like, I'm definitely going to make more of those story time videos. So, like, more of those stories just to do with experiences that I've had. I have so many crazy stories. My mate James is telling me right there, is telling you that I have great stories. He ain't lying. These are solid facts. Like, I've got the best freaking stories to tell. So there's more coming up, Fire-Eyed Maya. Hold on tight, because as much as you love hearing stories, I love telling them, okay? Yvonne, welcome to the stream. How are you? So good to see you. We're just talking about you, just making sure you're okay, just making sure you're around. You're here for more ghost stories. I've got so many of those, trust me. I love telling them. So I'm gonna make a video very soon with a true story. I've got so many stories. Like, I don't even know where to start, guys, but definitely Yvonne. How's your day, Yvonne? How's everything going with you? I hope you're doing well. Please let me know. Hey Fox, how are you? Fox20. You love me? You love me? Do you though? Do you actually love me, Bart? Like, how much do you love me? Just like that much? Like this much? That much? Come on, tell me. How much do you love me? Because I love you too. I don't know who you are or where you're from. I don't even know your name, Fox. But if you love me, I'll love you back. Alright? So, Fuad, you're fascinated with my love for the Arabian roots. Absolutely. Arabian food, Arabian language. Amazing. I am half Lebanese, so that's not, you know. You live in Jeddah, beautiful, in Saudi Arabia, and you're originally from Bangladesh. Wow, look at that. Just that all sounds like just amazing. Bass has got a ghost story called Casper. Bro, are you on Megavision right now? I feel like you're on Megavision. Or are you on like Retrovision? Okay, Hafiz. Oh, it's your clinic time? Okay, take care. Enjoy the clinic. Have fun with whatever you're doing. It's nice to see you. Yvonne, you're hoping for a ghost story right now? Of course. I could tell you a ghost story right now. 100%. I just don't know which one I've told you already. I'm sure I've told you a story already. Shit. Have I told you any ghost stories yet? If you remember any, let me know, because I don't wanna repeat the same story. You know what I mean? Eugene, which is my favorite Asian suburb in Sydney? Oh, I love this question, mate. Cabramatta, Ewood, is that Eastwood, Earlwood, Hurstville, Bankstown, Chatswood. Okay, so you're Ewood repping. Okay, but confirm, are you talking about Earlwood? Or are you talking about Eastwood? Verify that, Eugene, and then I'll answer your question. Eastwood. Because I was like, does Elwood have that many Asians? I don't know. Okay, so okay, so my favorite Asian suburb. All right, I'm gonna go top three. So from the list that you've given me there, ooh, this is kind of tough. Um, ooh, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be a bit biased and say Bankstown. Sorry, man. Number two, I'm gonna go with Eastwood, and number three, it's a toss up between Cabramatta and Hurstville. To be honest, I think Chatswood is a bit boring, like you know. But definitely Bankstown, Eastwood, and then Cabramatta or Hurstville. One of those two. So hey, you're second on my list, Eugene. I hope you're excited. Does the clinic have a horsey? Oh my god, that's Eastwood has the best food. Look, that's debatable, Eugene. That's debatable. Unless you've been to all these Asian joints. Yeah, come on. Bankstown's really underrated with the food. Really underrated. Okay, so I've got a few ghost stories, guys. True ghost stories. Like, I'm not making any of this up. By the way, we got 13 people watching right now. That is so amazing, guys. I think you're like breaking a record for me with my live stream. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching, please hit that like button. I love and appreciate your support and all of your kind words over there and just you guys chatting to me. Really, really love it and appreciate it. So if you could hit that like button. And if you're just watching and observing, don't be shy to subscribe and hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when I make a new video. Bankstown's the bomb, man. Clint Eastwood does make plays. Yeah, he does. He does. Yvonne, are animals more moral than humans? You know, I used to think that. I used to think without a doubt that animals, and I mean, they probably are still, to be honest. I still believe that. But sometimes animals can be really brutal too. You know what I mean? Like animals can be pretty heartless sometimes. But again, they do things out of necessity. They do things usually out of survival. And a lot of it is to do with the instinct that they really can't control. Human beings, though, I feel like we are responsible for our own actions. We have accountability. We can make the choice and make those decisions. So I think we have the potential to be more moral than anything out there. But unfortunately, most of us aren't really at our moral peak. You know what I mean? Including me. Like I'm not a freaking angel. You know what I mean? I've got my own issues. Isn't that right, Baz? Yeah. That was a good question, Yvonne. I really like that. Okay, so I'm going to tell you guys a quick ghost story. Okay, now, I don't know if you guys believe in ghosts or spirits or whatever you want to call them, but this was a ghost story that I experienced. Honestly, I was about 10 years of age, 11 years of age. I remember I was in about year 5 in school. And, okay, this is the creepiest story, guys. Yeah, anyways. So I remember there used to be this sticker that says, keep away from strangers. It was a yellow sticker that says, keep away from strangers. And there was an image of a black silhouette. I don't know if I've told you this story, but this black silhouette was like a tall silhouette on the sticker. And he was towering over this little kid. And I remember looking at that sticker being like, far out, this is creepy, this is weird, like, this sticker scares me, this shadow man scares me. Anyways, one night I remember I was watching TV with my mum, and as I was sitting there watching TV, I saw from the corner of my eye, crossing the hallway, I saw a black shadow moving. So I saw a black shadow, even though it was pretty dark in the hallway, I could still make out the shape of a tall, dark shadow man cross the hallway. And I swear to God, the second I saw that shadow, my mum tells me, hey Rami, it's time to go to bed. Hey Gregory, how are you? My mum tells me, hey, it's time to go to bed. And I was like, Ma, no, I don't want to. I'll watch TV with you. And my mum was like, no, you got school tomorrow. You have to go to bed. And in my head, I'm like, oh my, I don't want to go to my room. Like that ghost just walked into my room's direction, you know? And she told me again, you have to go to bed. Go to bed. And I was like, fine, and I walked past the living room, entered the hallway. It was dark, guys. It was so dark. And I was feeling my way through, and my room was the end room. And I'm feeling my way through, and there was like a little, like kind of like a moonlight reflection in my room. So there was just a very dim light. And I remember my room, the door was not fully open. It was open as if somebody was standing behind the door. You know what I mean? You know how there's like that, the door's open with a gap so someone can fit behind it? I saw that gap, and I was like, oh my God. No. Is someone there, And I was like, Rami, don't be stupid. Like, this is all in your head, blah, blah, blah. And I remember I entered my room, and then I turned around, and it was right freaking there. This massive shadow, ghost, this black, like, silhouette was just standing over me. And I remember it kind of like reaching out like that. And when it reached out, I actually, because I was really light, I was only like 10 years old, I actually kind of lifted up in my room, and this black shadow ghost threw me onto my bed. I'm not joking. I am not fucking joking, guys. This black shadow ghost threw me onto my bed, like violently. And I couldn't scream. I couldn't make a sound. And I remember I landed on my bed like that. And I was frozen. And I remember I just had my eyes open and my heart was going like that. And I never saw the shadow man or nothing. Like, he just left. And I stayed that way till dawn, until sunrise. Just laying in my bed with my eyes open. Like. So guys, I've been harassed by a ghost. Now, isn't that a hectic story? That's freaking messed up. But that is a true story, guys. That happened to me. And I don't forget that. Like, I actually got assaulted by a ghost. Yeah, man, you gotta watch out. I think almost everybody has a ghost story or knows somebody that has a ghost story. Yvonne, you haven't met an animal that stabbed you in the back. 100%. 100%. You're right. And, talking about stabbing in the back, I've just had an experience. I'm not going to elaborate on it, but I've just had an experience where my trust was betrayed by somebody that, I really care about. And, yeah, it sucks. It sucks when you kind of get stabbed in the back. It's the worst. And you're right. Animals don't do that. Animals do not do that. And humans are more capable of more atrocities, of course. Look at our world wars. You don't see animals starting world wars, do we? And the ghost was angry because it didn't spin it hard. Hey, I don't blame it, man. That's addictive, that spin it hot bass. Like, especially when you're on Mega Vision, bro. Hey Gregory, how are you? How's your day? How's your night? Let me know. I'm just sipping on this coffee. It's actually a pretty tardy coffee. It's a pretty gross coffee, guys. Rational, I hope you enjoyed that ghost story. It looks like that you did. Yvonne, which plays the bigger role in who we are? Nature or nurture? Oh, damn. Yvonne, you've always got the good questions going on, eh? You've always got the good questions. Nature versus nurture. Oh, I don't know. I just think nature is more realistic. I feel like nurture is kind of more. It's a bit more of a dreamy concept. You know what I mean? But it's pretty freaky. Pretty freaky. I just feel like nature is just as cruel as it could be, as oppressive as it could be, and unfair as it could be. I do think it's kind of the realistic lens of life. Nurturing is important because of our human moral compass and things like that. But at the same time, I think that's a bit more forced. It's a bit more pushed onto us. Yeah. How many times have I been close to the light? Oh, damn. Near-death experience? None really, Yvonne. Like I had a car accident where I could have died, but I didn't. You know, I was fine. So no, I don't remember having a near death experience. But I remember I watched a show. Um, um, yeah, what was it? What was it? I watched a show that talked about some dude that had a near death experience, and he was in the hospital, and his experience was the most frightening thing because he experienced like evil as he was dying. Like he experienced really evil stuff. He was getting pushed and shoved in the hallway of the hospital. These people were cursing at him, and he just went into a dark room and he was getting beaten. Yeah. And then he woke up. That was really freaky. No, I didn't bless the house. Oh, we. No, did we bless the house? I don't think we blessed the house. No, at the time. And Bass, you're right, man. There's nothing worse than betrayal. And unfortunately, a lot of humans will betray you. You know, I just think it's pretty special if you can have a relationship with someone where you could be honest and just be yourself, and you could tell a secret and they'll keep it, you know, and likewise for them, you know. Yvonne's press conference questions. Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Um, in your opinion, nurture plays 75 and 30, 75 and nature 25, I'd assume. Fair enough. Yvonne, that's an interesting calculation. James, remember Brad? Dropping him changed your nurture from then on. Oh, James, it really did. Far out. Of course I remember Brad. Yes. I've made some very interesting choices with friends growing up. You know, I was the guy, I was the friend that kind of had the things that leeches needed in life. And at the time, you know, I don't feel like these friends liked me, but they used me because I had a car, you know, and they tried to control who would sit where. They gave me no autonomy, even of my own belongings. They insulted me all the time. So it was really good to kind of get rid of friends like that because you kind of grow old. And I still remember that conversation I had with Brad when I told him that we're not friends anymore. He went absolutely insane. Like he sounded like a madman. It was really scary. And that sealed the deal for me. When the way he reacted when I said I don't think we could be friends anymore was insane, man. Insane. Bass, that's a good question. Do I believe squatting while pooping is better than sitting straight? Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, I'm just all about the squatting life, all right? You know, just squat. Just squat it. Yeah, squat it hard. Oh my god. Actually, Yvonne, yes. Yvonne, I do remember my near-death experience. I'm so stupid. I made a video about it. It's when I had that asthma attack. Remember in Zagreb, in Croatia, I almost died. Yeah, without a doubt. Yep, James. I know, man. I know. I know. But you know what? Now, you know, I'm a lot more selective with my friends, and I'm a lot more upfront, and I just say how it is now. You know, I try not to beat around the bush, especially with people like that, friends and that. I have expectations of friends now, you know. And even though I don't see you, James, I know you're a legend, you know. So that won't change. Okay, so we have Asylum 10 TV. Hello, welcome to the stream, Asylum 10. I haven't seen you here before. Welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you. You're dropping your salams. Thank you for the salam. I really appreciate it. Wa alaikum. And thank you so much for calling me amazing. I don't, I don't think, I'm just being me. You know what I mean? But if you think that's amazing, beautiful. I will accept that. Absolutely. Tell us some memories of school life. Oh, rational. School life sucked for me. I freaking hated school so much. So growing up, this is all about how you're raised, guys. So you know what I mean? So when you're raised with kind of family or parents that don't expect you to answer back, that that always tell you to never say no at home. You take that mentality to school, so you never say no. You're a total yes man at school. So the bullies just devour you. They eat you alive. So school life for me was very difficult. I was bullied often, physically bullied like almost every day, and mentally bullied. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. For about 7 years, from about year 4 to about year 10, I was going through a bullying experience. The same bullies from public school followed me to high school, and I actually skipped school for 3 months just so I could go to the library every day. And I remember when I went to the library, I would read the Mad magazines, I would read a book about River Phoenix, I would read a book about the Brady Bunch. So yeah, school sucked ass for me. I didn't like it. He had a crush on me. That's why he was angry. Well, he did sound like a very angry girlfriend, man. He really did. Like, it sounded like I was breaking up with an angry chick at the time. Should journalists be held accountable for reporting or falsifying news? Yes. They need to confirm that their news is accurate. Of course, there's a lot of bullshit going on out there. There's a lot of fake news. It's so easy to just make stuff up or take things out of context. So, of course, reporters, journalists, and news networks need to be held accountable. Thanks, Yvonne. Loving your questions. Bass, in 1 week you slept 6 hours. Oh my god, dude. How you even functioning, bro? Far out. James, the feeling is mutual. Thanks, man. Lots of love. Current topic, Asian hate. Any feedback? Oh, Yvonne, Australia, has had a rough past, with racism, especially with Asian minorities. It became really big in the 1980s with people like Pauline Hanson in Parliament. She really said, inflammatory kind of things that really would set people off about the Asian population. You're waiting for another glitch? No, man, no glitches. Hey, Perla Dominguez, how are you? Where are you from, Perla? Let me know. I haven't seen you on my chat before. Silent TV, you almost drowned once on a school trip. People thought I was joking and not taking the situation serious. The only one who was trying to rescue you was the outsider kid who barely could swim himself. Oh, damn. Bless that kid for trying to save you, though, even though he could barely swim himself. But that's the thing. When you're a bit of a pranker, like, you probably weren't, but I mean, if you're kind of always funny and joking around, when you're stuck with a serious situation, sometimes people will not take it seriously. Yeah, like, they'll be so petrifying that you're actually dying and people are doing nothing. They're laughing and thinking you're okay. That's so creepy. Yvonne, you only had 1 near-death experience. You saw your whole life flash before you all at once. Okay. That amazes me, actually, Yvonne, because I've heard about stories like that. You know what I mean? Where people literally see their lives flash before them. So that's amazing. It's kind of like a flip book, like a book and you're just flipping through the pages and it shows pictures. It's kind of like that, which is interesting. Journalists, lawyers, mechanics, and used car salesmen are the worst people. Hey, that's quite the hit list you have there, Silent TV. Jeez. My wife squeezing my pimple. Of course, I do remember that name. 100% I remember. Well, it's nice to have you back. That's the thing. It gets very confusing because people change their names. Perla Dominguez, Cincinnati. Beautiful. Hello from Sydney, Australia. We just got over our floods. So we've had like 4 or 5 days of intense rain and a lot of floods. So now we're having beautiful sunshine. It's awesome. Yeah, Bass's son is beautiful. Absolutely. I saw him on FaceTime the other day, and Bass's son, oh, he's such a cutie, man. He's such a cutie. What would be your advice to people aged 18 to 24? Damn, Eugene. Man, that's a tough one. I think 18 to 24, so people that have just left high school, I think it would be best to advise them to prepare for a very competitive world. To prepare for challenges and obstacles, and to try and find themselves as quickly as possible. I feel like the earlier you could establish what you want and where you want to go in life, the higher the odds you have of reaching those goals. So I think those ages are great ages for you to just kind of self-discover, explore who you are and where you want to be, but don't fluff around. You know what I mean? It's your life. You're at that very pivotal, important age. Take control and find where you want to be and where you want to go. That would be my advice. Okay, our silent TV. Marcelema, take care. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Oh, wow. Almost drowned. That's frightening, Yvonne. I almost drowned one time as well. It's a very crazy feeling, You saw your mum's cherries and everything went downhill. That would kill me too. If I walked in on my mum naked, I'll die. Or my dad even. 18 to 24, make money and that's it. Absolutely. Bass is right. Like, get those funds. You need to get those funds. Especially when you live in places like Sydney, New York, all these expensive places. Get that money ASAP and hold on to it. Hold on freaking tight, because every shark is going to try and take it off you. Hello, Adam. How are you? So nice to have you here, Adam, once again. I hope you've been well. What's going on, Adam? And Perla, the ocean is deceiving. It is deceiving. It is. The ocean, like we had some people drown at a beach at Brighton here in Sydney, and this beach is very calm and flat, but underneath was a rip, and these guys couldn't swim well and they drowned. It's pretty sad, pretty sad. James, investor, bro. I've been investing in the wrong thing, my friend. I mean, yeah, I really should have gotten into investing long ago, but I've wasted a lot of money doing the wrong things with it. So that's my own fault, man. But I believe you, James. I believe if you put your hard work into investments, even 4 years ago, dude, I remember you on your laptop in the middle of the night in New Caledonia, and you were just like looking at all the graphs and the trends, and that was cool, man. So it's good. Investing it is a good idea as well. But I do think you have to gain that knowledge first. Hello, Srijani Biswas. How are you, Srijani? Nice to have you here. Welcome back. I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are, or a wonderful night. Adam, what's going on, man? I'm not up to much. I'm just here in my room, 1 o'clock in the morning in Sydney. It's a Saturday. I just thought, you know what? No games tonight. Let's just have a chat and see what everybody's up to, And I'm seeing some wonderful people here on the stream that I, haven't seen or spoke to in a while. So it's great to see them. Falling. That's that song. Oh my god. Yeah, Vaughn, hit the beach up this summer. What beaches do you have in New York, though? I'm not very familiar. Like what beach would there be in New York? I'm very curious about that. James, you don't need to know a lot. No, man, don't tell me that. Please. James, I need you to lie to me right now and say, Rami, you need to have at least 10 years experience in investments and have this degree before you can successfully trade or invest your money. That's what I need to know. That's what I need to hear right now. Otherwise, I'll just cry myself to sleep, bro. Oh, an undercurrent. Okay, yeah. Got you, Yvonne. Pay a visit to the largest sea beach. The largest sea beach. What is that? Rational. Where's that? 2 at 8 p.m. over there, Adam. That's awesome, man. Do you have any plans for the rest of the day, or just gonna chill and relax? Obviously, you're on my stream here. It's pretty cool. Central Park Beach. Yeah, I think it's like Central Park Beach, Rockefeller Beach. All these awesome places, guys. Eugene, my favorite holiday destination. It's a good question. I won't lie, Croatia is amazing. Croatia in Europe is just stunning, you know? And that's my mum's heritage, and it is such a beautiful place, Croatia. If you get the chance, get your ass over there. You'll see. You won't regret it. Yvonne, you got Brighton Beach as well. Okay. Orchard Beach, Rockaway Beach, Jones Beach. Oh wow, Yvonne, you're spoiled for choice over there. I had no idea that there were beaches in New York. Oh, Cox's Bazar, the largest sea beach in the world. Where is that, Rational? Can you let me know? Is that in New York? James, Montauk is near New York and is nice for beaches. Oh, sweet, man. I still remember you telling me about your crazy trip to the US, James, and how you dropped your license or wallet, the wallet, I think, in the snow, and then you got buried over and your car got stuck and bro, I still remember that, like, parts of that story. It sounded like such a crazy adventure, man. Um, the wallet, yeah, the wallet. You were very lucky, dude. You're very lucky that it worked out in the end. You know what I mean? Avon, don't get me started. What day is it? What time is it? Um, Lots of hugs to you as well, Von, to you and your beautiful family. But you're right. You're pretty right. It's kind of like, the last year, I feel like the whole COVID thing, and I know I'm blaming COVID a lot, but I feel like I I'm not the same person as I was this time last year, and I don't feel like I'm the same person, and I feel like I'm a different person in a negative way. So that's something I'm really trying to shift and change and improve now because there's only so much COVID blaming I could do. Eventually, I'm going to have to suck it up and just be like, hell, you know, COVID situation's out of my control, but I've got to start doing some shit that's good for me, that will help me out, that will improve my character, improve my happiness, improve my knowledge. Yeah, there's so much that I could be doing. And this year, I've just wasted it so much, man. I've wasted the last year so much. I've wasted my time. I've wasted my money. I've wasted so many things, just irrelevant things. Whereas, some other people were using this time to recharge and reboot and, find their new selves. And me, I just kind of fell back to this lame level, So I'm really hoping, that things pick up very shortly, and God willing, they will. Opinions. Oh yeah, it had the passport in it, James. That's right. That's right. Opinions on Nick Kyrgios and Bernard Tomic. Um, I think they're purposely controversial. I don't think Nick is particularly a bad person, to be honest. I think this Nick character, Kyrgios, just loves the drama, and he knows the media feeds off it. He knows how to get the attention. I think he's just playing the game. He's playing the game, and I don't hate him for it. He doesn't seem like the most pleasant guy in the world, but I think he's just being vilified to this like monster, which I don't think he is. Bernard, I actually met in real life. I had Bernard on one of my flights when I worked for an airline in business class, and I served him. And Bernard was actually a sweet guy. Like, Bernard was such a nice guy, really shy, really kind, really talkative. And that's, again, Bernard is also another person that's been ripped in the media, another tennis player of ours that's had a bad reputation. But when I met him on a face-to-face level, Bernard was a legend. Like, he was really nice. James, you had faith. Man, that's important in moments like that. So I'm glad it worked out, dude. Adam, you're blaming COVID too. Hey, it's fine to blame COVID. None of us asked for this shit. I could have still been the same guy that I was last year, with such a good amount of savings, that had no problems in the world, that was just like going through life with a great job, a good wage, no dramas. You know what I mean? But it's just like, in 1 year, so much can hit the fan, so much shit can hit the fan, so to say, and your life just changes. So thank God, like, I still have time. I still have enough funds. I still have to pick myself up. It's not too late, but I really need to do something. Yeah. Exactly, Yvonne. Like this whole situation, we can't control it. So we got to stop looking at the outside and start looking within and try and kind of figure out how we could make most of the situation and become the best people that we could. It's very difficult though when you have a background like me, you know, with situations that have happened in the past and addictions and things like that, that, you know, could easily come back to haunt you, and they have, then it's really brutal the way it hits you, you know. Fire-eyed Maya, how was my job interview? Thanks so much for asking. It was great. It was great. I had a job interview yesterday, guys, on Friday, and it was a one-on-one. And the lady, the interviewer, the area manager, she was so nice. She was such a cool, awesome, laid-back person, a great interviewer. And I felt like I was just smashing through the questions, like kind of bam, 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 bam. I was just smashing through them. Lots of eye contact. I was feeling confident. So I might find out on Monday if I'm going to proceed, if I'm going to get the role. So yeah, hopefully, guys, I really hope. I really think a full-time job right now would save me in a way, because it would give me structure again. I feel like I just need structure. Like, give me that structure and I'll sort the rest out, you know? Yeah, I understand, Yvonne, totally. Totally. Hey, Rowan, Zorp, how are you? How's it all going? Yes, 10 people watching at the moment. We had up to 14 people watching, which is like a record for me. So it's so nice to see people coming in and saying hello and chatting. James, the job is a manager for ResMed, so respiratory medicine, the company. So they do sleep studies, and they have machines and devices for sleep apnea and other conditions as well. They have CPAP machines, APAP machines, BiPAP machines, things like that. So it's just to be a manager at one of their locations. So see how I go, dude. Just send me good vibes, James. Oh, Yvonne, you got an email from Siricom International, and I'll be considered for the job. Amen. That's so good to hear, Yvonne. Congrats. It's a very promising angle, and I really hope that you get it, Yvonne. I'm wishing you much happiness and success in getting that role that you want, you know. And for some people, it's not even about the role you want anymore. It's the role you need. We need to be working, you know. I was getting, just for a little time frame now, I was getting help from the government, and I'm like, this is not enough. This is really bad. Like, we need work. You'll hear from them next week for a phone interview. Good luck. Keep me updated, Devon, okay? Rowan, what are you doing today, my friend? How are you? What are you doing? What's your day looking like? Let me know. So I'm kind of regretting having this coffee right now, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, this is really... See, I'm used to almond milk now, guys. So I'm having like a full cream milk coffee. And it's weird how full cream milk tastes really gross to me now. Um, so yeah, it's really... Bleh. Bleh. Work can be therapy. I think so. And don't get me wrong, Yvonne, like starting a 9 to 5 job, I will probably hate it for a while. I'm not going to lie, because I'm going to have to go to sleep early. I'm going to have to wake up early. It's going to be very mundane because I'm used to shift work. So 9 to 5, I'm going to be a 9 to 5 person. I think that might kill me just slowly. But the thing is, like, I'm still ready for change. I'm ready to see something new, try something new. And I just want to get a taste of it, a taste of that life. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up enjoying it. Maybe it'll work out for me. You know, the location's only 30-minute drive. It's not that far. Yeah, I'm just ready for some changes. Yes, idle time, idle time. And it's like idle time for nothing, like very pointless idle time. Like if I had idle time and I was coming up, with the theory of relativity or gravity or whatever, then that's really cool. You know what I mean? But if I got idle time and I'm doing fuck all, hey, look, and that's probably why I'm here on this stream. I was thinking, look, it's a Saturday. I'm not tired. I'm gonna stream. But to me this is beneficial. You know what I mean? Like I love doing this stuff. Okay, guys. So James Curl is my friend in real life. In case you don't know, so we know each other in real life. And I used to work at Sydney University at a cafe. It was called the Courtyard Cafe, and I had a boss. Her name was Paula. She was a bit alright. And Jamie used to go to the university there. He actually used to live on campus. So James would come to the cafe. I'll make him his favorite drink. It was like a chocolate. What was it? Jamie had a name. Anyways, it was like this Jamie Chino drink. And I'd make him that drink all the time. And what would happen is I would close the cafe and I'll tell Jamie to come back later on when I'm closing, and I'll give him all the food, that the perishable items that we were throwing out. So if we had muffins or a cake or whatever, banana bread that was due to be thrown out, I would pack it in the bag and I'll give it to Jamie to take to his room in the uni. So we did this for a while. Like James and I did this for ages, where I'll give him food and, make him a Jamie Chino. It was great. All was fine until this chef, he was like the head chef, who didn't even work on my side of the building. He was like out in the dungeons cooking shit up and washing dishes. He saw me giving James a bag of the muffins and the banana bread that we were about to throw in the bin. And I remember he approached us right there. And he's like, hey, what's in your mate's bag? And I was like, he's like, is that the stuff from the cafe? And I explained. I said, yeah, but look, mate, like, we're throwing it out. So I'm like, why not? Just give it to my friend over here. Like, I'm throwing it in the bin anyways. And I remember this chef looked at James and looked at me and he said, you better tell your friend to throw that in the bin or I will report you. So what happened was my friend James, he threw everything in the bin as the chef requested. And the chef said he would only report us if we didn't throw it in the bin. So we listened to him, we followed his instructions, even though he was not my boss, he had nothing to do with me. We followed his instructions and he still reported me. Isn't that right, James? So the next day I had an important meeting with my boss and they were talking about what a thief I was and that they can't have any thieves in the company. And as they were having this meeting, James was sitting behind my boss and the other guy having that meeting, and he heard everything. And I got fired because of that, guys. I got fired for giving my friend food that I was going to throw in the bin from the cafe because of some chef. Freaking loser. That's really sad. Like that chef had such a punchable face. That job, I got treated really shit. Like the only person that really treated me like gold was my boss. And thank God, Paula, my boss, had my side because the other two dudes I worked with wrote a long letter about how I'm a nice guy, but I'm not a good worker. And then I had this chef like attacking. It was this horrible situation. And in my opinion, guys, they're all just threatened of me. Let's be real. It's a freaking cafe, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I know how to wipe a bench or wrap a muffin. You know what I mean? So, yeah, these guys sabotaged me anyways. But the good ending is... What is the good ending, Jamie? That I worked at Virgin. Yeah, the Jamie Chino was like this iced coffee with extra cream, extra chocolate sauce, extra caramel sauce, extra chocolate powder. Like, and the drink had to spill out of the cup. That was part of the Jamie Chino special. If it didn't spill out, it wasn't a Jamie Chino, you know? Extra hot. Okay, hold on. Okay, so okay, James, the story. What did you do next? Extra diabetes. What do you wait? Can you elaborate? What do you mean? If it wasn't for that chef, you wouldn't have been a tour guide up the coast of Australia. Oh shit, is that? Oh yeah. Yes. You're right. Yes. So when I got fired from that job, I found an amazing job with Kentucky. Um, yeah, with people to people. So, that's why everything happens for a reason. Even though I got fired and I felt really bad about it, um, I moved on to much better things. You know what I mean? So that was really cool. But so thank you to the dickhead chef that got me fired. In the end, it was worth it. The Jamie Chino was pure diabetes, bro. Pure diabetes. It was good though. Come on. I always made that Jamie Chino with love, bro. You know that. So James, are you in Bass Hill all the time now, or are you kind of bouncing between Bass Hill and down Wagga Way? Oh, Yvonne, you stopped hearing from the Jehovah's Witness. Thank God. Hey, I knew my plan would work on how to get rid of them, Yvonne, so I'm glad I could be of assistance. Hey Noha, how are you? Nice to have you, Noha. Sorry, I just saw your name on the chat there. You're kind of blending in with all the other names. So, where are you from, Noha? Let me know. It's nice to have you here. And Adam, you're very quiet, my friend. Let me know what you're up to. And guys, don't forget, if you are watching the stream and you're enjoying it, don't forget to hit that like button for me, guys. I really appreciate the support. That thumbs up means so much. And also, if you're watching and just observing, hit that subscribe button for me, guys. Hit that subscribe button. You'll be notified when I make a new video, and hit the notification bell as well. That would be really great. You dropped your hours to four nights a fortnight. Oh, okay, sweet. Awesome. Okay, well, hey man, that's more excuse for us to hang out. So let's do it. The last time I hung out with James, we went with his brother to a waterfall. And the last time I saw James was we bumped into each other, literally. Like, they came out of these doors, him and his two brothers came out of these doors, and I came out of the gym, and it was just like bang, like that. That was a couple months ago, but it was really nice to see James and his brothers. The quantum world. Nah, Vaughn, I'm not too familiar with the quantum world. Could you give me a dumbed down version of what that is? I'm very curious. Eugene, are you still here? Please let me know. I love your questions, Eugene. Gregory, you're having a tea. Oh, yes. Well, I'm more of a coffee man myself, but that is okay. Are you having an English breakfast tea or an Earl Grey? Adam, you're a man of little words, and I love you for that. That's fine. I'm glad you're still here. Looks like you're just chilling, listening, and just watching the conversation. That's fine, Adam. Anya, yes, Anya. So James calls my mum Anna Anya. She's got an accent. She looks like she could be Danish or something, or Dutch, or pretty random. Pretty random. Oh, I need to wash this coffee down. That was just hideous. Oh, that's better. Adam, your dog is called Fizz. Okay. That's cute. That's cute. I only have one cat, and her name's Coco. Coco Rico. But yeah, Fizz is a pretty cool name. I like it. I was speaking to my cousin Bass, and we are talking about how when people call their pets like boring human names, like Bob. Do you know what I mean? Like, Bob, get over here. Like, it's really weird. I feel like if you have a pet, it has to have a goofy name. Like, that's it. There's no option. Are things inherently unpredictable, or can we accurately predict the future? I'll definitely go unpredictable, Yvonne. I think we could estimate predictions, so we could like come up with kind of statistics, possibilities, potential numbers, things like that, likely scenarios. But I still think the world's so unpredictable that it often sweeps the carpet from under our feet and will surprise us. You know, so yeah, I think it's unpredictable, but we could predict things, you know, in a very general sense. But that isn't good enough in many situations. Oh, I've got a very itchy nose. Ooh. Adam, do I play Friday the 13th game? You know, Adam, when that game first came out, I was so excited to play that game because I love Jason Voorhees. I love Friday the 13th. I love my horror games. So I was very excited for Friday the 13th. But then when it actually came out, I started watching people playing it. And I kept watching people playing Friday the 13th, like on streams. And the more I watched, it made me feel like I had already played the game. It actually killed the vibe for me. So I have never played the Friday the 13th game, which is crazy because my email address has Jason Voorhees in it. Like I was such a Jason Voorhees fan. So I think I just overindulged in the live streams. And that ruined the experience for me. So my tip is if you really, 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 really want to play a game, don't watch the live streams of people playing it over and over and over again. It will ruin the experience, you know? I think life is very unpredictable. That's right, Yvonne. Yeah, it's really unpredictable. You know, I had a few friends of mine put up a post about their dads passing away. Like two of my friends had their dads pass away. And it really made me think. I was like, oh my God, like this guy's dad was only like 68. The other one was 71. I'm just like, it really makes you think like, oh my God, like our parents are getting older and I really fear the day. And life is so unpredictable that most of the times you won't see it coming. It'll just hit you like a truck. And I always get very nervous. And that's why I feel really bad. Like if I have fights, arguments, or if I'm really rude to my family or parents, I always come back and think like, hey man, they could be gone tomorrow. Like this could be your last conversation with them, like a fight. So I want to try and avoid that, you know what I mean? And have good relations with my family. And I'll advise that for you guys as well, obviously. James, I hope your parents are doing well. Yvonne, I hope your parents are doing well as well. Anaf Talukda. How are you, Anaf? Nice to have you here. You're always, always welcome. And it's nice to see you here on my live stream this evening. Your question is, how are you maintaining your fitness in quarantine? Well, to be honest, I'm probably the least fit I've been in a long time. So, I mean, I'm doing okay. I'm doing like, but I'm not like as fit as I have been. I've gained about 5 kilos in quarantine, 6 kilos actually. Luckily, because I'm tall, you don't really see it so much, but I did gain weight. But in saying that, I still go to the gym 3 days a week. I still do my walks. I've been doing a lot more walks since quarantine. And we're very lucky here in Sydney. We could go about, we don't have to wear a mask. We could walk around, we could go anywhere. And we have so many beautiful parks to go walking, national parks, and yeah, I just hit the gym 3 days a week for weights to get some muscle, and the rest is walking. So yeah. Jimmy, Jimmy got a break, or is it the other way? I think Jimmy got sick of me as well. To be honest, I think we both needed the break. So, at dead of night has got the pause button hit definitely, guys. I'm going to find a new game. We need a fresh start over here. Because if I play, honestly, it's going to take over my stream. There's going to be like, it's going to be every single game. People will like tune out, you know. I don't know. That's what I think. Any suggestions for a new game? Well, I was thinking Twin Mirror. Or The Last of Us. Or what else? There's the other one about the twins or whatever. There's a few options, you know, to play. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm from Sydney, RDNs. Nice to have you over here. Where are you from? Let me have a look. Where are you from, RDNs? Kenstar, let me know. SG, is that Singapore? Is that just me having a wild guess? Hey, Ishmael. That's it, man. You keep that fitness up, my friend. Oh no, if you lost 60 pounds during quarantine, what? That's awesome. Congrats. I'm hoping that was your goal though. Like 60 pounds is a fair bit of weight, you know? Adam, I already played Little Hope. So click on my channel, go to live streams, and look at the Little Hope game. I played that and finished it. I had fun. It was really good. Yeah, it's nearly 2 a.m. It's 1:35 a.m. and I've just had a coffee. So I'm feeling really buzzed, guys. If you guys want to speak to me till 5 in the morning, I'll do it. I don't care. James, do I use Twitch now? I actually don't, man. I'm really nervous about using Twitch. I'm not familiar with how to use it. And I don't know. I feel like I should try it, man. I feel like I should try Twitch. I feel like it will give me more views than YouTube. YouTube's pretty stagnant. I think it's just a matter of getting used to Twitch and using it and convincing my YouTube fan, my YouTube crowd to go onto Twitch to watch me. You know, YouTube's pretty easy. If you've got an account, you click on my video and you're right there with me. You know, Twitch, you got to create a new account, blah, blah, blah. It's a bit of a headache. Cool Devil, you think The Last of Us, huh? Okay, that's something to think about. Ardians, you're from Hong Kong. Very cool. I've been to Hong Kong and I had a great time in Hong Kong. Very interesting stalker experience as well. I got stalked over there, but anyways, it's a long story. I don't know if you've heard of a new game called Season. Okay, I'm going to look that up. I haven't heard of it. Saludos, Juan Munoz. Saludos. How are you? Nice to have you here, Juan. Welcome, welcome. Singapore. Cool Devil, you could only try Forgotten Memories. So, Mystic Jin, what did you do tonight, my friend? I saw you had Korean barbecue. Was that nice? What area was that Korean barbecue in? Let me know, Ishmael. Very good advice. Thank you so much, Juan. I don't know if you're talking to me about my advice, but I'm talking out a lot. Check out It Takes Two on Steam. I need someone to play it with. James, I'll play with you any night of the day. Any night of the day. I'll play with you. Like, let's just rewind that whole thing, guys. Nah, James, I'll look it up, man. It Takes Two on Steam. Okay. I'll play with you, dude, 100%. You know, I love my gaming. Absolutely do. It's hard to live as a citizen in Hong Kong. I'm sorry to hear that, RDNs. I'm not really familiar. I'm not very familiar with that situation, you know, in Hong Kong. I know there's been a lot of unrest, so I'm sorry to hear that, honestly. Fuad, can we expect a video of you speaking Arabic? I don't know Bengali. I do not speak Bengali. My Arabic is also very basic. أنا اسمي رامي. أنا عايش في أستراليا. وشو بس أنا حاب راح أمشي برا. وحلا أنا عادي هون Oh my god, wait. Not Arabic, wait. You see, I'm getting Croatian words thrown into it. Um, Stressful concrete forest. Yeah, I hear you. Fuad, yeah, so my Arabic is Lebanese dialect, so it's quite different compared to Gulf or Egyptian Arabic, and it's very basic. So I try my best. Travel love, how are you? Nice to have you here. Where are you from? Speaking of travel, let me know where you're from. It's nice to see a new face here. What's this live session for? Whatever you want it to be about. So you want to get to know more about me, you can ask me questions. I'm very responsive. If you want to, request me to do something or look at something or, just take my clothes off, I'll do it right now. Just let me know. I'll turn this to our OnlyFans, guys. Just whatever. Adam, you killed every character. I'm not surprised. You're crazy, Adam. Yeah, Mystic Jin is right, Yvonne. The weather's actually pretty perfect at the moment. It's right on point, you know? If I had 10 free minutes before my death, what would I do? 10 free minutes before my death. Holy moly. What would I do in those 10 minutes? I can't think of anything. Gosh, what would I do in those 10 minutes before I died? The last thing I'd want is like people to be around me. I just want to be like in some peaceful environment. You know what? If I was dying, I'd want to be like lodged nicely, warm, next to a falling waterfall, and just having that mist around me and that peace, hearing the birds. That's what I'd want. Some people are like, oh my god, I want to see all my family. I want to tell them how much I love them. No, I'm very like zen. Like if I know I'm in that situation where I'm going to die, I just want to be at peace and just want to like just go in a very peaceful state. So that'll be me. My family and all, they already know how much I love them. These whole final speeches like, oh my god, my son, I love you. Like we already know. Like stop wasting my time. I just wanna die peacefully. You know what I mean? Yeah, when you're multilingual, you mix up the languages. That's true. That's true. Um, so I'm trying to remember some words in Arabic and Croatian. So we have ain, eyes in Arabic. In Croatian, it's oku or ochi, I think. Ochi. Then we have tummu. Is this a tummu or a tummak? And this is a usta in Croatian, I think. I could be wrong. In Arabic, this is a ros. My head is my ros. In Croatian, it's glavu. Glavu. Snen in Arabic, teeth. Snen. In Croatian, zube. I need to clean my teeth, actually. Oh my god, my star sign's Sagittarius. Mystic Jin, are you asking me out right now? Oh my god. Sagittarius. Cause yeah, air. Air means oxygen, guys. Has anyone heard of the mysterious disappearance of Asha Kramer? No, I haven't. No. Tell me more about Asha Kramer. Oh, I could look her up. I've only heard about the mysterious disappearance of Carmen Sandiego. That was a really fun one to solve. Wasn't it, Ishi? That was one of the best crimes to solve. Here in New York, the weather is not too bad either. That's good, Yvonne. I hope the weather stays mild for you so you're not just melting and it doesn't get too hot. So let me know. But I love seeing your posts in the snow. It makes me so happy because we don't really get snow here in Sydney at all. So just to see that New York snowfall, oh man, I love it. So always send me that. That's one way to make my day. Hey, Milica, I'm so surprised not. That is so you as well. I could just imagine, like, you wanting to go in peace. You know what I mean? Just to go in peace. None of this, like, crazy, like, family all around you weeping and holding you and kissing you. No, just put me under a waterfall in a forest without any animals or mosquitoes and just beautiful, peaceful environment. Oh, I'll be happy to go that way. Are we going for a drive? I don't know, Ishmael. Are we going for a drive? We might as well pick up James on the way. Can we pick up James as well? James, are you up for a drive, dude? We'll go for a drive like right now, as soon as my stream ends. Oh my god. Does YouTube allow taking the shirt off for a few seconds? Damn, that's a good question. I don't know how strict YouTube is. You know what I mean? I think as a guy, I mean it's pretty sexist, but like a guy can like totally take his shirt off on YouTube and it should be okay. If you're a girl on the other side, that's a different thing. Carmen San Diego was amazing. Hello, Delmi Hernandez. How are you, Delmi? So nice to hear from you. USA, USA, USA. You're from Maryland. Cool. So, Maryland. Give me 3 exciting facts about Maryland. Is that where Elvis was born? Is Maryland the state where people are very proud of Maryland? Like they're very patriotic about Maryland? Let me know. I know very little about the US. Yeah, hella strange. I could just imagine you like last 10 minutes of your life and you're playing that sacrifice Arcadia Bay part of Life is Strange game. That's what you'll do. Be real. Enough. Did you know that 100% of people who drink hydrogen monoxide die and it's all in our sinks and pipes? Well, I'm just freaking out right there. So I guess we're all dying there now. Well, that's okay. As long as we're all going together, you know. But it's true, like there's so many things that are contributing to our deaths every day. Just slowly accumulating, you know. James, you're a grandpa with your sleep these days. Oh, really? What time do you go to sleep usually, James? Far out. Well, I've got to get you out before sunset then, Gramps. Enough. Maryland is the state I cross to get to New York. Oh, wow, cool. Maryland's... Maryland's New South Wales. Yeah, that's it's quite a different one, Ishmael. Adam, nice talking to you, bro, as well. You haven't said much, but it's still nice to hear from you. You know, it's nice to have you around on the stream. And, you know, even a simple line is a contribution, so it's much appreciated. I'm going to sleep in tomorrow. I'm going to sleep in like a baby. Why not? It's a Sunday. Am I in a relationship? No, I'm not. I tried to get into one. It didn't work out. It's a very strange situation. I'm not going to get into detail because that person probably watches my stream. But yeah, I tried to get into one and it didn't work out. So I'm just like, oh my God. I didn't get traumatized. Like it was actually fine. Like I have no problem with it. But after that attempt, I feel like I just need to take a step back and kind of like reevaluate what exactly I'm looking for. But I would love to have a relationship, absolutely, with the right person though. I don't want to be in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship, because I know there's some people that can't be single for more than 1 week. I actually like the single life as a default, but if I find the right person, I'm more than happy to proceed with that person, you know. And those are my thoughts. Yeah, I guess that links to your question, Travel Love. Oh, okay, Anna, I got you. Thanks, Delmy. I'm glad that you love my accent. It's an Australian accent, and it's not like a Crocodile Dundee or Steve Irwin accent. This is more of a city accent, Sydney. So a lot of people in my generation, in their 20s and 30s, sound like this. This is like the Australian accent of the city. But the further out you go from the city, the accents change. But it's nowhere near as drastic as the United States. Like if you were to go to Perth, 5 hours from here by plane, they're not all going to start sounding like this, you know? They pretty much sound exactly the same, just with a little tweak in the accent, you know? So I love that in America you get that broad range of accents. Here in Australia, it's like, g'day, mate, g'day, mate, g'day, mate, like everywhere. So that's kind of how it is. The Mantha's great, Mystic Jin, thanks for asking. Arians, you're planning on visiting the Northern Territory and Alice Springs if the pandemic stops. Good luck. We're doing very well in Australia, though, in general. We've only had like 2 cases. But it's pretty beautiful up there in the Northern Territory. Look, I'll be honest. The only thing I can't deal with, humidity. That's why I can't live in your part of the world. You know, like I can't live in Southeast Asia. I can't live in Northern Australia. The humidity kills me. I can't. I like cool temperate climates, preferably with 4 seasons, and I like it to snow. Okay, so that's my aim. Enough. Should you move to Sydney? Hey, I think Sydney's a very cool city, man. We've got some beautiful weather. We've got some beautiful beaches, great scenery and landscapes. The people are decent, very diverse and multicultural. Yeah, why not? We could squeeze one more in here. Hey, Gaurav, how are you? What's up, my friend? Nice to have you here. Where are you from? Your nickname isn't familiar to me, so introduce yourself. Tell me who you are, where you're from, and let's just chat. Ramio, we should hook up. What do you think? Yvonne, it's funny you say that. You know how many people are trying to push me onto you? And it's like, first of all, girls in New York City, all right? I don't do this long distance thing, all right? but yeah, I think you're awesome, you know. And I don't know, maybe things would be different if we lived in the same state. Who knows? But currently, as it stands, meh, you know. I can't stand long distance stuff. Say something difficult for me in Croatian. Oh gosh, what's difficult for me in Croatian? The word bird, ptica, ptica. Ima jedna ptica, ima jedna mačka, imam jedno pes, ima jedno. Sorry. I'm just making up a song in Croatia. In Croatian. Like, it makes no sense. Ja volim kolač, ja volim sladoled, ja volim kolač I malo šlago. Did you enjoy that, Cool Devil? I hope you did. That's me singing in Croatian. Would you rather live in America, UK, or Canada if you were to choose? Travel love. Wow. Now, I don't want to offend you. Most people know already on my channel, especially like Yvonne. To live, I would not want to live in America. I would not. So I know that America has some amazing things to offer. The people seem to be really nice, and there's some amazing scenery and some good food, but I just don't agree with American politics, their foreign politics. I don't agree with how the people are treated, and I don't believe in the race kind of issues there. And I think there's a lot going on in America that turns me off from wanting to live there, but I'll still visit. I would definitely still visit America. And I'm sure you guys would surprise me at how cool the place is. Canada I've been to. Canada was pretty cool. I liked it. UK seems a bit boring in terms of the weather, a bit depressing. So from those 3 options, I'll probably choose Canada, to be honest. Yeah, traveling is easy. You're just going there for a little bit, having a taste of the place, and then you're going back home. But living changes the whole situation, you know? Snow does make everything beautiful, travel love. Absolutely. I love me some snow. I try and see the snow at least once a year in our winter. We got to drive about an hour and 20 minutes away in the Blue Mountains. It snows on those mountains 3 times a year. That's it. If I want to see deep snow, like meters deep, I've got to drive 5 hours to the snowy mountains. They're beautiful as well. Try saying this tongue twister in Bangla. Okay. Cha 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 chai, cha chi cha chai. Cha 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 chai, cha chi cha chai. Cha 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 chai, cha 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 chai. Cha 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 chai, cha chi cha chai. How did I go? I feel like I did well. Am I not going quick enough? I don't know. Yeah, but in America you have your freedom. Yep, that's right. Canada seems cool. I've been to Canada. I went to Vancouver. I would love to see the French side of Canada though, down the other end. Say, oh my god. Motokulitvator. But fast. I can't have a look at the word. Is that motokultivator? Motokultivator. Motokulvit. That is the worst word. Like, that is the worst word. Why would you pick that word? Hey, Mr. Awesome, how are you? What's going on, Mr. Awesome? I love your name. Where are you from? I'm sure you are absolutely awesome for coming here and joining the stream. Your name's self-explanatory. You'd rather choose Canada or the Kiwi Islands. The Kiwi Islands? Yeah? Oh, you mean like North-South Island? Oh no, bro! The Kiwi Islands, eh? It means uncle wants tea and aunt quarrels. Wow, that's so interesting enough. I knew the word chai means tea, because even in Croatian and Arabic, chai, it all means tea. So that's amazing that we have the same kind of, we have the same link in terms of language for the word tea. Very random. That means a part of the car here. Oh, that is motokultivator. That is too much. That word needs to be changed, Milica, I'm telling you. You know that you have a tour guide here in New York and you'll look presentable, don't worry. Hey, I believe you'll look presentable, Yvonne, absolutely. And I trust that you'll be an amazing tour guide. And probably give the best hugs too, let's be for real. Mr. Awesome, you're from South Korea. Wow, that is so cool. I think you're the first South Korean I've had on my chat ever. So nice to meet you, Mr. Awesome. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. If there's anything you want to chat about, anything on your mind, anything you want to ask, go crazy. It's currently 2 in the morning here in Sydney, Australia. And I'm still up and about enjoying your company, everybody. Honolulu, Hawaii, and Bora Bora. Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, Bora Bora looks so cool. I do love my tropical holidays as well. Does anybody else have any other tongue twisters in their language that would like for me to try out? I'm more than happy to give it a go. I love my tongue twisters. Just gonna have some more water. So guys, look, I definitely need a haircut, as you can see. You know what I mean? I've just been having no motivation. You know what I mean? Like, I went to a job interview with this hair. I mean, albeit I put gel and everything, but that's kind of like, yeah, I don't feel motivated. You know, I feel like, meh. You know, I need to buy new clothes. I need to get a haircut. Like, I just need to bounce back energy-wise, you know. You need a haircut too. James, send me an MMS right now of your hair. Go. I'm waiting. Send me a message, James, of your hair right now. I want to see it. It's not fair. You're seeing mine. I want to see yours. Because I can imagine, James, your hair, if it's been unkept. So, send me it, dude. I'm waiting. Oh. A haircut makes a huge difference. It does. It does. You look so much more presentable, you know. And don't get me wrong, like I actually, yeah, I no, like I actually love being able to have long hair and just be silly with it. You know what I mean? Like it's just whatever. But it's just a lot more high maintenance. So yeah, I mean, it's just not really shapely. It's your honor to be my first South Korean. You popped on here and you're from Busan, by the way. From Busan, very nice. Welcome, so lovely to have you here on my stream from Busan. It's amazing seeing these people from all over the world coming on YouTube and just coming in to say hello and chat with me. Like, that's such an honor, seriously. And even having friends that I haven't spoken to in so long just come join me on my stream, you know, to throw their support and let me know they're around. I love that. Okay, oh my god, James has sent me a photo, guys. I'm so excited to see his hair. Alright, so where is it, James? Here we go. James, can I share this? Can I show people this photo? There's so much happening in this one photo. Is this you right now? Legit? This is great. I love it. So James, so guys, this is my friend James telling me he needs a haircut. And this is the photo that he sent right now. So there we go. I don't know if you can... He's got this cute cat. That's just great, James. That's just such a great photo. Thanks so much for sending that photo. Yes. Oh my god. Yeah, so dude, James is very handsome. He is a very handsome guy. He always has been. So Anna, if your brother cut your hair recently, is your brother like a legit barber or hairdresser? Please let me know. I remember I let my brother cut my hair once and he literally used a bowl. It was the worst thing ever. Skafnia. You see, that's easy for me, Milica, that word. What is my most vivid childhood memory? Wow. I don't know, Yvonne. I have so many memories going back to my childhood, and I can't tell you which one's my most vivid one. I have a lot of memories of childhood, like particular moments, but I can't pinpoint which one's the most vivid one right now. They all seem in a kind of equal footing. So yeah. Hey, Land Grand, how's it going? Nice to have you here, Land Grand. Nice to have you here. Where are you from, my friend? Let me know. Unless you've been here before and you changed your name, let me know. Seb found that kitten in the rain at a bus stop in Bankstown. Oh, so now we have another cat. Oh man. So guys, my friend James, I actually took a cat from him and his mum. I remember his family. They told us they had some kittens. We needed a new cat. So we went and picked up a kitten at James's house, and I named that kitten Milo. There's this cute, fluffy, white and grey kitten with a pink nose. So cute. Unfortunately, Milo ran away, or he just disappeared after a couple of years, and he never came back. So I really hope that he's doing well. I really hope he's probably dead. Let's be real, but he disappeared, that cat. But I'll hit you up, James, if I ever need another cat. But that little ginger cat was cute, man. Okay, so your brother's improved enough. That's good, that's good. Us guys have gorgeous hair. Oh, stop it, Yvonne. No, my brother did lose his hair. Yes, yes. So my brother did like lose his hair very early on. Probably genetics. I'm not sure. Or also, he used to put so much gel in his hair every day. He used to wear a hat all the time. I don't know. I don't know if it was genetics, but I got my dad's hair, which was very thick. Aw, Milica, are you sure you need to go? Are you just saying that? Come on. Come on, we're having a blast. We're having an absolute hoot with you over here. So don't go unless you absolutely have to. Better choose visiting Busan after the pandemics, right? It's good to go. It's been amazing to hang out with you guys. Australia is an amazing nation. You went to Melbourne. Okay, Australia is amazing. Australia is amazing because it has such a contrasting landscape. You know, I've traveled through a lot of Australia and it's just a land full of color, like so many different textures and colors, and the nature is amazing. Yeah. And crazy animals as well. Crazy ass animals. Topic of discussion: does life begin in conception? Feel free to elaborate more, Yvonne, on that for me. Give me a bit more of a descriptive kind of understanding. Where is Islam? Where is? How are you? I'm good, thank you. How are you? Nice to have you here. You're from Bangladesh. Welcome. Thank you for joining my stream. Can you tell me if you are Muslim or a Christian? Oh damn. Well, I'm confused. So I have a Muslim father and a Christian mother. So I was raised with both kind of religions growing up, so I'm familiar with both. In terms of just the God concept, I really align more with the Islamic kind of understanding of what God is. But still, I do have a lot of respect and love for the Christian side of my background as well. So it's a mixed bag. It's hard to put a label on it, but I really believe in Tawheed. So Tawheed is the oneness of God, yes. So I hope that answers your question. It didn't really. Landgrand, you're currently in Canada. I think I started following you when you were in Australia 6 years ago. What's with all these old school subscribers coming to say hello to me now? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. I absolutely love it. But Landgrand, I've had a few other people come join my stream and say, hey, I was subscribed to you from 5 years ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago, and they're popping up now on my chat. I'm like, that's amazing. Thank you for subscribing to me, and thank you for coming to watch me. So whereabouts in Canada are you at the moment? I went to visit Vancouver just a couple years ago. I love that. Your mum is losing her hair. It might be alopecia. Yes, alopecia. It could be, Yvonne. That's right. My mum was losing a lot of her hair about 10 years ago as well, but a lot of it was stress related. So, it could be multiple factors with hair loss, especially for women. But James is pretty much a doctor, so James can probably help with that one. James, you have any input on why a woman might lose her hair, and does it automatically mean she has alopecia? Please answer. Does life begin when a human being is conceived, or after it has developed into an embryo or fetus? Oh, pretty much. That's such a James answer, dude. That's such a James Curl answer. Pretty much. Yeah. Habib's lady. That's cool. That's cool, James. Ain't judging. Yvonne, that's a very trippy question. Malik Hadib, wa alaikum assalam. How are you? Thank you so much for joining my stream. Marhaban. شو اسمك؟ أنت اسمي مالك. أنا اسمي رامي. Yeah, Yvonne, I don't know. Like, that's a tough question. I don't think life begins at conception, really. But I also believe life begins, um, you know, that's a tough one. Damn, Avon. I like it. I like it. I really have to think about that. Because even if you conceive, really, if you have that intimacy, it's still not guaranteed that you're with child or will be with child. I mean, things can go wrong, things can happen. So it's hard to kind of establish when life is, when life really begins. What do you think, Yvonne? Do you have a thought on that? Because I'm very interested. The spiders in Australia freak you out. I don't blame you, Mr. Awesome. We have a wide range of spiders here in Australia. In my own backyard, I could find you some golden orb spiders. I could find you some daddy longlegs, stick spiders, redback spiders, funnel web spiders, maybe huntsmans, wolf spiders, garden spider, jumping spider, you name it, we have it. James, it can be a few things, but it's definitely something you'd go to your GP about in case it's a hormonal issue. Good answer, James. Guys, James is my mate, and he's pretty much a doctor, so he knows some questions, which is amazing. I don't mean to put your brain into such crazy use at 2:10 a.m., James. Sorry, man. So I'm getting like... I want to be able to like grow a rat's tail. See that? See how I could do a bit of a I want it to kind of curl, because that was how I used to have my hair as a kid. It was like this, all on one side, and then on the back, this I kept it long, and then this back part would curl like that. That'll be a cool look. Hey, when I see a stream, I always pop in for a bit. I get notifications on my phone. So YouTube's on my side. Oh, Land Grant, I'm so happy that YouTube are on my side. For a while there, I was like, these YouTube dogs are not telling my subs that I'm streaming. But it looks like they are, so I forgive them. But it's nice to have you here. You're in Windsor. Okay, I'm not familiar with where Windsor is. Oh, sorry guys, I went to the gym today and I'm like, very tight. Yeah, it is a very controversial question, Yvonne, and a very difficult one to answer. Very hard to kind of pinpoint, what that answer would be. You don't need to speak Arabic. I'm Indian. Oh my god. Sorry, Malik. Sorry. Malik is a very popular name in Arabia as well. So I just assumed, my bad. So Malik, guys, by the way, Malik means an angel. No, a king. Yeah, so Malik means king. How cool is that? Yvonne, in my opinion, life begins after conception, not before. Fair enough, yeah. I have no problem with that, with that theory. James, remember Lerais? Yes, I still have it, dude. It's under here. Wait, I'm gonna feel for it. Oh my god, it's right there. But I don't think you could see it on camera. So guys, I have underneath here on this part of my arm, I have like fatty deposit or fatty tissue or something. But it feels like gristle, like it feels like rice. Like little bits of individual rice are in my skin when you pinch it like this. So I used to pull a prank on everybody that I knew, and James was very aware of this. James would play along with this. Would go to people, like usually girls, and would say to the girls, "Oh, do you want to feel my rice?" And the girls would be like, "What's rice?" And I'd let them feel my arm. I'd be like, "Feel under here," and they'd be like, "Oh my god, what is that?" And I made up this whole story, this whole ridiculous story. I said, "Oh, I used to work in the kitchen." And I cut myself under here, and then I fell down onto the floor, and there was some rice that had fallen, and the rice got attached into my skin, and it got stuck inside. So you're feeling actual rice underneath here. And the girls were like, "Oh my god," freaking out. I'm like, come on, you believe that story? But I don't even know what that is. James, you can answer. You're the doc. Is that just fatty deposits under here that feel like rice? It's very weird. But it was a fun story. I even at my latest job, when I was flying, I would get girls to kind of feel my arms under here and feel the rice, the little fake bits of rice. Strangely, Windsor is south of Detroit. A river divides us. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's very interesting. That's right. Canada is north of the US. So that's very confusing, Land Grant. Yeah, there's no guarantee, Yvonne, that it will turn to a baby. That's true. Following that logic, we consider life to exist when it becomes viable to live on its own, right? I mean, viable to live on its own. I mean, I don't know, dude. That's such a tricky question. I can't tell you when that timeline is that basically, I'm looking for my puffer. Yeah, I don't know. I think those questions are too deep. I'm not sure. I'm not dying. I'm just taking my puffer. So you think it's a lymph nodes, James? Okay, cool. Should marijuana be legalized? I don't see a problem with it, to be honest. I think medicinal marijuana needs to be absolutely legalized. Medicinal marijuana needs to be just part of general healthcare. And I think here in Australia we are going to get a small fragment or section of medicinal marijuana that will be allowed to be purchased at a pharmacy, even without a what do you call it? Prescription. I don't know, James. You could probably verify, but is that true? In about 6 months, we'll be able to get medicinal marijuana inside of a pharmacy without a prescription? Let me know, James. Maybe I heard that wrong. I'm not sure, but I think that'd be really cool. My uncle in Croatia, God rest his soul, had cancer, throat cancer, and he deteriorated really quickly. And one of the things that just helped him with the pain that he told his family about was the marijuana, the oil that they'll put under his tongue. It would help a lot of his symptoms, because he was suffering greatly. So I think that needs to be legalized. Absolutely. Unfortunately, consequences of global climate change are irreversible at this point. Wind is getting shorter. Yeah, I believe in climate change. Absolutely. I mean, to me, climate change is common sense. And I think the climate's just going crazy as a result of climate change. See, people now are saying, look, it flooded in Australia, so we don't have a drought problem. There's no climate change. We're getting enough rain. But we're just having an event called the La Nina. And the La Nina event just means we have warmer sea temperatures, which means more rain on the eastern coasts, eastern half of Australia. So that has nothing to do with climate change. But I think the general consensus is that the climate in general is changing and is being more drastic. It's being more aggressive, and the floods showed that. We had massive floods here, and 1 year ago we had massive fires. A year before that we had a massive drought. So it's all gone, topsy-turvy. It's weird that we can't, to be honest. Yeah, man, that's right, James. James, I have to sleep, mate, but we should hang out. I'm in town till Thursday, then back on the following Monday night. Okay, man, I will hit you up, and hopefully we could organize something by Wednesday. That would be awesome, dude, to see you, honestly. Lots of love, dude. Thanks for joining the stream and for chatting and being social with everyone. And yeah, can't wait to see you, dude, whenever that is. But hopefully it's this week. All right, take care, James. See ya, habibi. Mwah. Take care. My papa is going well, thank God, but he decided not to go on with the treatment I told you about. Okay, and he's in remission. Yeah. That must be very tough, Yvonne. It's got to be very tough, And I understand your dad's kind of decision, and the right for him to make that decision. At the end of the day, I think definitely when you're in that situation where you're sick, your body, your choice. You know, you should do what you feel is best for you. I knew a guy that had cancer, a young guy, and he didn't want chemo and all that. He just wanted the cancer to take him. You know, so it's really tricky with that. You know, it's really sad as well. Um, Mr. Awesome, you got to go to sleep. Oh, come on. It's 2:30 a.m. here in Sydney and I'm still awake. You better have a good excuse, Mr. Awesome. That's okay. Thanks so much for joining the stream though, Mr. Awesome. You know, I really loved having you on the stream. Guys, don't forget, if you are watching, smash that like button for your boy. That is one way that you can support me here on my stream, and it really makes a difference. And don't forget, if you're watching and you haven't hit that subscribe button, now's the perfect time to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You'll be notified when I make a new stream. How exciting is that? So, what else? In Canada, we have a brief moment where all of Canada was sub-zero. This had not happened in 100 years. Wow. Hey, that's crazy. And likewise, those floods that we had here in Sydney a few days ago hasn't occurred in 60 years at least. So we're seeing these events and they're very big. You know what I mean? As you know, my dad is 82. He said he's lived long enough. Oh, bless him. Bless him. You know, I want that mentality, if God willing, or, you know, I live to an older age. I want that mentality where if I hear some news about my health, that I could look back and say, you know what? I'm an old man. I've had a good life. I've lived a good number of years, and just accept my fate, whatever it might be. You know, I think that's very brave of your dad, Yvonne. The winters in Windsor has drastically changed from when I first came. There's less snow, and it comes later. Last year it was snowing until May. Oh wow, May. That's like not too far from your summer. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I think things like that are very clear bits of evidence that there's a climate change issue. So when people are denying there's climate change because of events that may happen that don't actually link to climate change, then that's really disappointing. I think climate change is very observable for all of us people that are living and alive right now. My parents' generation, they could attest to the weather. We're witness to the weather every day. Our bodies and our minds recognize what's normal in the weather pattern. You know, so, you know, my family, my parents are saying, no, like this is unusual, this is strange. They could tell that it's changing. You're enjoying this chat and chill, Yvonne? Thank you so much. I'm enjoying it as well. I really am. I think it was a great idea for me to finally get on the stream and do a chat and chill session. And I do love my gaming, don't get me wrong. Obviously, I've got to concentrate a lot more when I'm gaming on the actual game and try and chat in between. But when I'm doing a chat and chill session like this, I'm all yours, guys. I'm just completely engaged onto the stream and watching everyone's comments. But it's been a very active stream tonight. It's been amazing to see such a big range of people from all around the world and seeing some friends that I haven't seen in a long time, seeing some of my real life friends, seeing the usuals, and seeing new people pop in and old subscribers saying hello. It's really great. See, that this is why I'm worried about going to Twitch. I feel like when I have these kind of chat sessions, I really have such a great audience around, you know, a great bunch of company, you know, and I don't know if I'll get that or if I'll feel that on Twitch, you know. An important question for everyone. Are humans the cruelest living beings that have ever lived on the planet? Oh, Yvonne. Oh, dark question, but absolutely true. I think you're absolutely right there, Yvonne. I would say yes. Landgrand, have I seen dolphins? Yes, I have. I've seen dolphins on when I've been on boats before. I've seen dolphins. I kissed a dolphin when I went to Hawaii. I went to like this aquarium, and there were dolphins that you could kiss on the nose. That was so cute. I love them. Very intelligent animals. Absolutely. Next coffee on me. Oh, Yvonne. I've updated my super chat animation. So whenever you do it, I'm very curious if that super chat notification works. It's actually an animated GIF of me, animated GIF. So yeah, I don't know if it will work, but very very interested to find out. But yeah, it's lovely. This is really nice. This is such a good experience, guys. Um, Let me see. Give me 1 second. So, how long have I been streaming right now, guys? Do you have any statistics for me? Because I can't really tell. I feel like it's been about an hour and a half. Could be wrong, but something like that. Oh, oh, wow. So I just had a coffee and I'm starting to yawn. So clearly, um, that coffee's not really working, which is good. I mean, I do want to be able to get some sleep, don't get me wrong. I don't want any more surprises or glitches. Absolutely. That glitch must have scared you so much. Well, it did scare you. We saw it with our own eyes. but, but yeah, so Land Grant, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Okay, so I think it's 2 hours and 10 minutes with the introduction music, which usually goes for 20 minutes. So Yvonne's calculation of an hour and 45 sounds about right. So that's pretty exciting. That's pretty cool. I think that's a reasonable time. I think I'll end it within the 2 hour mark total, excluding the music. But yeah, I just can't wait to get to work again. Honestly, it's going to be life changing, guys. Groundbreaking. I'm going to see a movie on Monday as well. Going to the biggest cinema in Sydney, and I'm seeing a premiere of the movie called Nobody. I haven't heard of it, but I'm being invited. So I'm going to go watch this movie called Nobody. And it's a premiere, so there's popcorn and drinks included. So how lucky am I to get invited to this? So it's really cool. Does mass digitalization lead to human degradation? Yes, absolutely. I think I think I don't know. I kind of feel like the digital world has dumbed me down a lot. I feel dumber. I do feel dumber. I feel like just always having a mobile phone in front of my face, always being in front of my computer, all these stupid apps that exist out there, which I'm guilty to be a part of. I just feel like all of this makes us dumber and shortens our attention spans. And yeah, I think a digital overload is unhealthy. Absolutely. Hey, Leo, how's it going? Yo, yo, yo. Where are you from, Leo? It's nice to have you here. Nice for you to join the stream. What's going on? How's your day? How's your night? How's life? Let me know. So I've had a very international crowd tonight. We've had people from South Korea, from Bangladesh. We had people from India. We had people from Canada. We had people from the USA. We had people from where else? There's definitely more. There's definitely more. It will come to me. Oh wow! I got somebody from Japan, from Sapporo, Japan. Wow! Welcome, welcome. That's so cool. Do you speak Japanese? Because I have one Japanese line to share with you, and you could tell me if I'm accurate. So let me know if you speak Japanese, and I'm going to tell you a Japanese line, and tell me if you understand what I'm saying. I miss Benjamin Avon. I'm really meant to catch up with him. I haven't really had the chance of seeing him. See, Benjamin lives far away, so it's a bit of a hassle, and I'm really due to see the guy. I do miss him a lot, Benjamin. He's a legend. So
we're making plans, and hopefully, when I see him next, we'll send you a Instagram photo of me and him hanging out. Oh yeah, it is very diverse. I love it. I absolutely love it. People from all over the world tuning in, and that is one good thing about digital technology, that we're doing this right now. So I'm really taking advantage of it. But it definitely has its downsides as well. Um, but I think Benjamin got a new job, Yvonne, and I don't think he's particularly happy in that new job. Um, and obviously, I've been looking for work, so I've been very flat out and busy and not very social, unfortunately. So I haven't seen even Mystic Jin, who lives 5 minutes down the road. I haven't seen Mystic Jin, Ishmael, in almost 3 months. So yeah, I need to just get back on track with all that. So I love Japan, Alio. I absolutely love Japan. When I was in Japan, I spent 8 days over there. I spent 3 days in Tokyo, and then 4 days in Kyoto. And when I was in Tokyo, I went up to Nikko National Park. Then I went to Enoshima Island, and then when I went down to Kyoto, I went to Nara. I went to Himeji. I have so many great memories. So many great memories. Am I ethnic Lebanese? I am half Lebanese. So I am half Lebanese, half Croatian. So Middle Eastern and Eastern European. So a bit of a mix going on over there. Just, you could thank my mum and dad for that. Yeah, you guessed correctly. Do I look fully Lebanese to you? Do I look half Lebanese? Do I look fully Middle Eastern? What do you think? Because it's very interesting, people's perceptions, like what they see when they see you. Sometimes I get people come up to me and they say, "You look fully Lebanese." And I have other people say to me, "You don't look Lebanese. I thought you were Greek. I thought you were Italian. I thought you were this or that." So you thought I was fully Lebanese. Very interesting. Very interesting. I think it just depends on my facial hair. If I get a haircut, when I West Asian looks. Okay. Nice, nice. Okay. I get that a lot as well. Yeah, I get Turkish. I get usually either like West Asian, or I do get Mediterranean as well. But when I say Mediterranean, I mean like the eastern side. So like, Middle Eastern Mediterranean, or Greek or Turkish, around that region. I look a lot more Lebanese. Yeah, I do think so. The one thing that makes me a bit more Croatian is my height. So Croatians are very tall. I'm 191 centimeters, so that's 6'3". So that's definitely the Croatian genes, because my father is only 5'8". So yeah, Shakira is half Colombian, half Lebanese. Actress Salma Hayek is also half Lebanese. So it's very, very interesting. Indeed. So I try and be like balanced in terms of my background as well. So I try not to act overly Lebanese or act overly Croatian. I try and, respect my culture in the best way possible. But the problem is, because all of my mum's family live in Croatia, I'm not as connected because they're so far away. Whereas here in Sydney, all my dad's family are here, so I kind of hear Arabic all the time. I hear the Lebanese music. I see Lebanese people, so it's a lot easier at this point to kind of connect with them. So my mum Anna is 5'9", so she's got about an inch over my dad. Oh, thank you so much, Yvonne, for complimenting my mama like that. She'll genuinely appreciate that. Lots of love to your mama and papa as well. big bear hugs for them as well, and for you, of course. Of course. Okay. Just gonna throw all this in the kitchen in a moment. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Got my sexy shorts on, as always. Oh. Hello. She is. My mum is pretty tall. Ethical issues of euthanasia. Perla, that is a difficult question, isn't it? Yvonne's throwing all the difficult questions out today, but I love that. I do love that. I think if you have advance notice, if somebody tells you in advance and puts it on a contract, that if they were in a certain condition, that they would want to be euthanized, I think we should grant people that right. You know what I mean? I think it's a bit more fair in the sense of the context of what the person's going through, the quality of life. I think if people want to make that decision and they allow it, I think it's understandable to some degree. Now, for me, like suicide and that, I feel like it's a bit different than suicide, which usually comes kind of unchecked. It comes out of nowhere. People don't expect it. There's no warning. I think euthanasia is a bit more of a contract. It's a bit more of a civil kind of understanding of of the right to somebody's choice to live or die in certain situations. So it's difficult, but I think as long as you have a person's permission and they've outlined reasonable kind of situations where they would rather not continue on with life. For example, if they had no limbs left, or if they had if they basically turned to a vet, if they had no mental faculties left and they would want to go that way. I do understand that a bit more, but me personally, I'll be scared to do it. I wouldn't, I still in the back of my mind would feel like, I I'm kind of rushing it. I mean, I really want to rush it, but like, is it my time to go this second? I'd rather go when I'm absolutely meant to go, when it's written for me. That's it, you know. Yeah, Vaughn, I understand. Yeah, that's true. You know, of course, there are some moral dilemmas that come with such topics. You know, but yeah, difficult question. Very difficult question. Ooh. So I had a bit of a lecture today from my mum who told me that sparkling water is bad for your kidneys. So if anybody can fact check that for me, that would be amazing. I should have asked James when he was here, my friend. But apparently too much of this is bad for your kidneys. And when I did my x-ray last, I had some issue with my kidney, some number. Actually, no, that was my liver. But can we verify if sparkling water is really bad for your kidneys? She was adamant. My mum was like, you need to stop drinking that stuff. That stuff's really bad for you. And I'm like, it's just water. How could water be bad, you know? But this is like sparkling water. So, sorry, the bottle's a bit greasy. So this sparkling water, I mean, could it really be bad for your kidneys? Feel free to send me a link, Yvonne, if you find the answer. I'm very curious about that. I do need a credible source, you know? Oh gosh. Yeah, my eczema's been a bit funny lately. If you look at my arm, I scratched up there. I've got like under my arm here, see the red, and it's pretty annoying. It hasn't been that bad. I've definitely had it worse, but yeah, it's hard to understand your body, like what is causing these itches. Why am I feeling itchy here? Why am I itchy there? Like out of nowhere. It's just hard to understand what the body is kind of doing. Thank you, Yvonne. I look forward to that link with the credible source. I trust that you'll find a non-biased source that will tell us the right information. Now, on that note, guys, I'm going to have to love you and leave you at 2:42 in the morning here in Sydney, Australia. I want to thank you all so much for joining my stream tonight. Absolutely amazing to have you in my company this evening. I really appreciate each and every one of you for coming here, having a chat, throwing in your input, which I really appreciate. Hey Naz, thanks so much. You love my beard. Oh wow, thank you so much. Yeah, it's pretty short at the moment, but I actually like it short. I feel like there's a lot more definition with a short beard. But thank you so much, Naz Kun. Where are you from anyway, Naz? Let me know. But yeah, it's been really fun, Land Grand as well. I've loved it, and there's way too many people to thank on the list tonight. So, but it was a really good turnout, very consistent chats. Lovely to see everybody here being respectful to one another and to me, and us just having a nice relaxing chat session, which I think is great to do here and there. You know, I love my gaming, but once in a while, I do love to kind of just focus on you guys, and you guys focus on me, and we could just communicate, speak to each other, ask each other questions, talk about what we might be experiencing or whatever. Naz, yeah, you follow me on Instagram. I know the one. Awesome, man. Thanks so much for following me on Instagram, and thanks so much. If you are interested in following me on Instagram, I do post very often. My Instagram handle is my nickname on YouTube, Ramio1983, which you could find somewhere below on my channel box or whatever. So go to Instagram, add me there. I'm very frequently posting. I post stories and photos, and yeah, I'm pretty active on that as well. So when do I think I'll do a chat and chill again? It depends. I'm thinking, you know, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe 1 week, 10 days, around that time frame. I might put a post up on YouTube, and I'll let you know. And yeah, I'd love for you guys to join me on my next chat and chill session. I'm thinking a weekend is the best. I think most people are more available on the weekend. So it'll probably be next week or the week after. I might do another one, but I'll let you guys know. Okay, so um, yeah. Thank you, Yvonne, for that. I'm going to read into that when you send it to me. Okay, so thank you. Take care of yourselves, everyone. God bless you all. Thank you for joining my stream, and it's much appreciated. Please look after your health and your family and your friends, and be good to yourselves. And thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget, before you go, hit that like button for me and the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed. But yeah, you guys are all amazing. Thank you so, so much once again. And feel free also, when the video comes out, leave a comment below. I will respond to you and your comments as well. Okay. Oh gosh, Yvonne, this is too much bad news. I better end the stream right now. No, I am familiar with the tooth thing. That makes sense because it's kind of it's a fizzy drink in a sense. Yeah, lots of hugs, guys. Big hugs. Mwah, big kisses. And I'll see you guys very soon, okay? I'll put a post up maybe next week for another chat and chill. I'm going to look for a game as well to start playing. So I look forward to hearing from you guys very, very soon. Take care. Love you all.